Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to another video. The stories are back and it's still Rise of Krypton, and this is kind of saddening because this deepens my fears that they are never going to bring back Apocalypse stories and they're just going to keep Rise of Krypton stories until they introduce a new one. They do the same thing again and again, rendering previous artifacts useless, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll take a look at some pips. I'm currently struggling with fighting Kryptonian Armor Batman, or Brainiac Armor Batman, however I want to call it. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into it, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so I only got 2 sub-bosses down before I get to Superman, those being Black Adam and the Brainiac Armor Batman. So what we're going to do is use only League of Anarchy on this Black Adam, because League of Anarchy doesn't have a good time against Batman, but they have a very good time against this, and I'm going to use all my other teams against Batman. So we started off by doing a super move, and it's really fine to do that. You also need to stack tabs all the way up to 4 stacks, and before you get to that point you'll not deal that much damage anyway, so it's completely fine to do it. I think this guy might have some higher defense or some higher resistances or something like that, because he simply doesn't take as much damage as other bosses do from the League of Anarchy team. Like, don't get me wrong, we're going to have a very good time. The League of Anarchy has a very good time when fighting bosses that are not immune to stuns, because you can just stun them on and on again without caring the world. And I'll have the lethal build on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and I still don't know if lethal really works properly or it works the way it should. It seems to pull more damage for my Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. I'm actually going to test this tomorrow. I'll put the All Blaze without lethal damage to see any damage changes, because the gameplay on this fight is going to be pretty linear on this team. But yeah, we're just going to tag in and out and trying to ghost stab the last hit of Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, so Black Adam doesn't have any chance to interrupt us. We'll fail it a couple of times, but at the end of the day, I don't think there's any time in this fight where he will interrupt us. And it's pretty much going to be a full-on infinite combo until the end of the fight. And you could do... the combo that I'm doing, you see me, I tap 3 times and then I stop and re-engage a swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. In that combo you could insert one more swipe right after those 3 taps over here, and then again swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. But that's not the ideal combo with all blades necessarily, because you want to tag in and out as soon as possible. And that's made for a level 70 Arkham Knight Batman, because he will have increased stun duration. So that combo is not for me at this point. That combo is when you get level 70 Arkham Knight Batman with Soul Raid artifacts only. And I don't know, but for some reason the stuns on this dude seem to last a little bit less than on our characters, and I think that's for the most part the reason why we dealt less damage here than we dealt in our fights. I really don't know why this happens. It's definitely a strange occurrence, but it is what it is. And I have a level 4 Kryptonite Spear on Arkham Knight Batman, and that's not doing anything for him, let's be real here. The only thing that it does is it passively buffs my Heartbreaker Harley Quinn's damage, and in theory it heals him, but he doesn't really need it. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the first fight, and we dealt a pretty decent amount of damage, 163, I think the highest I've done with this team is 200 million. But yeah, now we're going to use team against Arkham Knight Batman. I'm going to use Just League Flash in the same team with him, so that we actually get to those hard combo easier, so we can benefit more from having the spear on. Yet again, I don't consider the spear to be that good in this particular fight, but it's going to heal us for what it's worth, and we're going to try and go full combo interruption. Boss Batman is not the hardest character in the game to combo interrupt, but at the same time not the easiest, so we might fail a couple of times, but all that matters is that we get overall a good fight here. And we had an amazing start here, because our Flash died and King didn't get tagged into a special. We're going to use another special too. We're trying to start off with 3 special trees to get us started on that passive early. Dr. Fate is going to get tagged in over here. And the special 2 incoming there. And Dr. Fate dies pretty fast as well, and honestly, in terms of the 2 characters dying, we got the best start we could have gotten. Pretty much the best start we could have gotten in terms of that. Now, I got the RNG on my side on this fight, and it all depends on me. And we're just going to try and combo interrupt him, keep him in the corner, get to full stacks, and as soon as we are at full stacks, we're going to use the super move. Or one special tree after, because I kind of missed the mark on that one. And yeah, we're going to get some additional damage because of the higher... Okay, so we got a super move down on us here. We didn't die, even if we died, we would have revived, so we're fine. And this is where the spear will kind of heal us, though to be honest we didn't really need to. Right now I'm at full stacks, but it'll take me some time to figure that out. I can make the excuse that, look, I was trying to get a little bit more HP so I don't die after I use super move if I get caught in a nasty situation, but between you and me I just forgot I was at full stacks and did this special tree. And over there I failed a little bit, unfortunate. It happens, but what I love is the range of the attacks on King, because you can re-engage the combo so easy. Going to try and get for a 40 hit combo here. Managed to get that in, and right now we're going to just push him back all the way to the corner and hopefully do infinite combos on him until the end of the fight. We're trying to get over here I did it on a 40 hit combo, but we'll try to get all the way to hopefully a 50 hit combo, because again, we got the spear on. It's not going to be amazing, but at the very least, let's make some use of it. And 875, I think it's the highest damage you will ever see on this king. No matter how high the combo that I do will be. I think that's the cap that I have right now with this build, with these items. Going to build a little bit more. Yeah, the exact same, I told you, that's pretty much the cap you can get on my king in particular. And overall, there were some missteps in this fight, definitely. There were some things that didn't go as well, but overall I would say this was a successful enough fight. Going for the last special tree, imagine failing the combo interruption over here, and yeah. I'm pretty happy with the outcome of this fight, not very happy with how hard this fight is. Or how restrictive, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll take it down in time. Right now we're going to use the Silver Banshee here. Like, the Silver Banshee is far, very far from being the best Silver Banshee in the world. And we're going to use this ring on her. Like, it's not going to benefit her that much. I think it's only one time when we'll get a benefit from that passive in terms of disables on the enemy. But she wouldn't have gotten much use from the spear anyway, because we want the other two characters to die, of course, and she'll have to build combo for herself. That's why we got Sweet for the Flash to give her some fast actions to build combo a little bit faster for herself. Starting off the fight with a special 2 to debuff him. And again, even though we have the Speed Force Flash, there was no way we would get high enough combo to benefit from the damage on the spear and the healing on the spear. Honestly, I don't really feel like I need it. And over here it's a bug that got introduced on Silver Banshee. She no longer is able to dodge ranged attacks by doing a swipe down. Usually when you do a swipe down, you will deny the enemy's ranged attack. It's like you're ducking and that goes over your head or something. But for Silver Banshee it doesn't work, and you'll see me failing that a few times in this fight because I'm simply not used to not being able to dodge attacks that way. Going for another disable, and when I put the ring on I was like, oh damn, another free disable on him, we're going to destroy him with the special trees. But the thing that I didn't really keep in mind was the fact that it's a very short duration thing, and I'll most likely not have do special tree in time to take benefit of it. So yeah, the ring is useless as well, and I think I should have put the spear just for the healing, just to be a little bit safer. That's what I'll do in future fights. Going for another special tree here soon enough, trying to build as much combo as possible right before the disables expire. 28 hit combo, 880k, I think that's the highest we'll get in this fight. Again, trying to do a swipe down and it doesn't work. Okay, listen, I'm not used to this not working, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm simply not used to that not working. Combo interrupting him, and it's kind of annoying to combo interrupt with Silver Banshee because she's got crappy basic attacks, or at the very least they are very slow, but it's doable. And with that part of the special tree, like that first hook that he lands, he will deal some damage to us throughout this fight, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Going for a special tree, and honestly I could have tried to combo interrupt him over there in the corner after he fell down and do special ones and constantly combo interrupt him after a special. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not the easiest thing in the world to do, and I would rather not risk dying. Like, if I did that, I would have done like maybe then 20% more damage, but with a 50-50 risk to, or 70% risk to lose the entire fight and deal less damage, so I'd rather not. Not especially disabled. And again, Server Banshee is not going to do a high amount of damage in this fight, but at the same time, like, Black Adam is already secured with the League of Anarchy team. Those will do great work on him over the course of the next few days, so no problems with that. And this is the only place for Server Banshee, and she's not terrible at it. Like, she will be very resilient because of the fact that she's got that armor and she will not die. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. Like it if you dislike it. Make sure to let me know down in the comments how your first Soul Raid pips went and how far in Soul Raids you are. And yeah, 8.1, I'll take it. I'll take it, okay? Goodbye, I'll see you in the next one.